How's it going, you sexy, beautiful mother truckers? So, many of you probably know the well-known creator Nikocado Avocado. He's one of the most infamous and notorious creators to ever graze the platform. So, as many of you know, the known shtick about Nikocado is that he's a big guy. He's a very, very big guy. Now, Nikocado Avocado in recent times returned, right? And it's very weird because apparently from like the last few times that we've seen him on the internet, from like the last 2 years, all of it was pre-recorded content that was getting uploaded and funneled. And it turns out that he was on a weight loss journey the entire time. Now, I remember this a while ago, right? That Nikocado Avocado, I remember H3 had like a call with Nikocado Avocado. And I remember like him saying, and I think he even had like a talk with Bradley Martin and stuff like that, because you know Bradley Martin's like a fitness guy. And basically saying that the stuff, like the weight that he had was like water weight or something like that. Like he's basically like, he has water weight on him, so it's not like actual engraved fat, I guess. I mean, I don't know how that's possible, but the speculation, and there was a guy on Twitter who like predicted, basically saying like he feels, or he thought that Nikocado Avocado maybe just like a health expert, and he knew like the breaking point in which he would crack before, you know, he wouldn't be able to lose all the weight. And so I remember like they had like a call or whatever, and it was them basically talking about how big he was and how unhealthy it is and stuff like that. So we're gonna look at Nikocado coming back and returning as a healthy individual. I just say human being, healthy individual. Now, right now he has a panda. Yeah, he's got a panda. So you know we're gonna get Alex on us. This is Alex, a old companion of mine gave me this. She named him Alex, so this is Alex. Okay, so let's look at this video.
2 steps ahead.
Okay.
I am always 2 steps ahead.
Okay.
This has been the greatest social experiment of my entire life. It's alluring, it's compelling, it's gripping to observe all these unwell, disoriented beings.
Why is he talking like Thanos? Like he's like talking like all meticulous, like he's got like a story, like it's like a villain arc. Like what is that?
Roam the internet in search of stories,
Ronan's obsessed,
ideas, rivalries, where they feel encouraged and engaged, where they involve themselves with the stories and become a product of influence.
Well, you know what? Normally, actually really smart. I think that this panda is kind of like a pander. The panda is a pander to like the Oriental community, because you know he eats a lot of noodles and stuff. So like this is definitely gonna like catch the eyes of them, you know, just as like a tactic, I think.
Thirsty for distraction from time unspent, spoiling their minds, yet stimulating them at the same time.
Why he has I'm trying to think of why he has a panda head on.
And it's like dangerous. I feel as if I'm monitoring ants on an ant farm. One follows another, follows another, follows another. It's mesmerizing. It's spellbinding. All these little consumers, all of these lost and bored people consuming anything that they're told to consume. So I am the villain because I've made myself one. And you will continue to consume these stories about me year after year after year.
That is crazy, bro.
For as long as I tell the internet
like not recognizable.
The villain. Stories that permeate and linger and infect the minds of the ants, influence the ants, brainwash the ants. You are the ants.
Alright, so we're ants because
today I woke up from a very long dream, and I also woke up having lost 250 pounds off of my body.
250 pounds.
Just yesterday.
Okay, 250 pounds is crazy. That is insane. To lose 250 pounds in 2 years is like miracle work. So a lot of people think he's on Ozempic, and I think that's rightfully so, because Ozempic is really changing lives. Ozempic is literally changing people's lives for the greater. It's pretty amazing what Ozempic is doing. Like, it's crazy that did we just get Ozempic? How did we just get Ozempic? Apparently it also slows down the aging process, which is like, what the fuck? Are people going to become immortal? So it's helping slow down the aging process. So people are going to presumably live longer. But the fact that somebody's able to lose 250 pounds in 2 years, that does seem like work by Ozempic. Now, how popular has Ozempic been in recent times? I don't know. I think I only recently just heard about Ozempic. Now, obviously, I'm a skinny guy, so it's never been in the thought process of me needing to lose weight, really to gain weight. But other than that, like, this is it's really miracle work. Now, my thoughts on Nikocado Avocado, I always thought he was just hilarious. Like, he was always a goofball, and it was just funny. Like he was just a character. Like, he just had like a little shtick that he always did. So I always thought he was funny. Like, obviously people would always do like expose videos on Nikocado Avocado and whatnot, but for me it was always entertainment. Now, obviously it was very unhealthy for him to eat that and be that gluttonous, but in my eyes, I never really saw him as, like, I don't know, a villain. Now he's a villain. Now he's like he's fucking the Riddler or some shit. But yeah, it's pretty interesting.
People were calling me fat and sick,
but like,
and
wasn't
boring and irrelevant.
No people. Nah. Wait. There was no way people were calling him boring and irrelevant. There's no way. Nikocado was one of the most entertaining, regardless of what you thought. It was so entertaining. It was so entertaining. There's no way. Now, was he big and sick? Yeah. I mean, you can't hate everybody for like seeing objective reality and coming to their own conclusion. That's obviously true. I don't know. It's what it is.
People are the most messed up creatures on the entire planet.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
And yet I've still managed to stay 2 steps ahead.
Now this is low-key 4D tech.
Of everyone. The joke's on you.
Okay, so that's it. That's like his response and whatnot. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. It's very interesting because when you look back in the past, right? You look at like the old Nikocado Avocado days. I wasn't too much updated on the lore, but I do remember, like I said before, that H3 call, and like I remember there was a lot of expose videos on him, like exposing him for just not even exposing him, but like just showing him being so unhealthy, so unhealthy. And so I don't know what the morality of his standings is, or like the basis of this, because he's basically saying that people who were calling him out for clearly being unhealthy, whether it was water weight, whether it was he already knew that he was going to be able to drop the weight in a fast manner, because we remember, like, before, like, you saw the beginning of Nikocado Avocado and he was very skinny. He was like a violinist, I think he was, or like a pianist, one of those two. And then we seen like the gradual growing of his weight loss or his weight journey, right? Now, what would be 200 IQ is if this video was filmed back then and he's still fat now, that would be, imagine it would be 200 IQ if this is like a pre-recorded, like, way back then, right? And then he's still fat now and he comes back fat again. That would be 4D. That would be like 5D, like super mega giga chad sigma brain, absolute 200 IQ play. But I think he just basically just pre-recorded a bunch of videos and then just released them slowly throughout the year, and then, which is pretty insane because you're thinking about how much food that man was eating in like a short span of time. Obviously people have to eat every day, but he's eating a lot of fucking like giant gargantuan meal every fucking day. Pretty insane stuff. Yeah, but I mean, I just really want to talk about that. I mean, there's not much to it. After this, he eats a bunch of what is it, soy noodles or something like that, black soy noodles, sesame seeds, which that's just kind of his liking and stuff. And yeah, that's Nikocado Avocado. And so that being said, wait a minute, while you're here, make sure you like the video. Please like the video. Please like, comment down below, give your thoughts on Nikocado and his bravado. Turn on the notification bell just in case this man comes back fatter than Peter Griffin. And with that being said, I'll see you when you're older. Peace.